Good morning, grade 5. So today we are back with our new GK tutorial. I hope last tutorial you have did well. So we are back with one new lesson of GK, that is science branches. Okay, so science, it's very vast term, right? All of you know it's very vast term. So what is science? It is basically the study of the nature, the study of the universe, right? So what it deals with? Everybody knows science deals with the experiments. We did a number of experiments in science. Yes, you know, there are number of calculations in science. Yes, there are number of calculations. And apart from that, dear students, there are number of branches. Branches like, ma'am, what do you mean by branches? Branches means science is a very vast aspect. You have different things like study of the water, study of the, you can say, medicines, study of different things. So everything comprises of different branches. And in this chapter, dear students, we will be learning about what are the different branches and what we call them. अब हम ऐसे थोड़ी ना बोलेंगे this is a branch of science, this is another branch of science. No, we should be knowing a particular name. So here we are back with some new terminologies that you will be getting today, that what are the different names of different terminologies, right? Okay students, so here we are back with some terminologies that we will be going to study in this chapter, right? So students, the first is the science of composition, reaction and structure of matter. What is it? Composition means what the thing is made up of, right? Structure, how the structure, matter आपने पढ़ा, matter is solid, liquid, gas. So what is the structure of that matter? What is the composition? What is it composed of? How it's made up? And what are the different reactions? So it's a very important branch of science. So the science dealing with composition, reaction and structure of matter is known as chemistry. Students, it is known as chemistry, right? So you should know the branch of science that deals with composition, reaction and structure of matter is chemistry, right? So coming to the next, the exploration and study of ocean. Now what is it? The exploration, explore karna, to know more about it. Many people, they do the study of oceans, they explore oceans, what can be find out of that? So what this study is known as? This study is known as oceanography, right? So it is a study of ocean, to know more about ocean, what the things are being there, to explore it. Coming to next, the study of heredity. Heredity means generation after the generation, right? The first generation, then their offsprings, then the next generation. This is heredity. So what this study is known as? This is known as genetics. इस स्टडी को क्या बोलते हैं? जेनेटिक्स. You know, genes are being transferred from the parents to the offsprings, right? That decides what the character the offsprings will have. So similarly, the study of heredity, dear students, is known as what? It is known as the genetics. So coming to next, study of plants. Now there is a study of plants. People know about different type of plants, right? So this study is known as botany. The study of plants is known as botany, right? So these are the plant studies in which we know what type of plants are there, how they reproduce, how they you can say grow, what are their conditions to grow. So all the study of plants is basically this concept that comes under a branch of science known as botany. So students, coming to the next, right? So it is the study of ancient life. It is known as paleontology. Paleontology, right? So the study of ancient life is known as paleontology. Ancient life, the history. How the life exists so in the ancient times. So coming to next, the study of universe beyond the earth atmosphere. Now we are living in the earth, you know, above earth we have space, the universe. Now what do we call that study in which we study about the atmosphere that's beyond the earth, right? So that you must have known this thing, that the people who go to space are known as astronauts, right? So the study of universe beyond the earth's atmosphere will be the astronomy. Yes, you all are correct. That is astronomy, because the people who go to space are astronauts. So the study is astronomy. Coming to next, the study of matter, energy and interactions between them, right? Matter, solid, liquid, gases, three states of matter, their interactions, how they are interacting with each other. This is again a branch of science, and the name of that is known as physics. All of you are very much familiar with this term, you might have heard. So it's a science that deals with the matter, the energy and how they interact with each other. Earth, what it means, how our earth generates, what is the origin, what is the history behind it. So it is known as geology, right? And you know students, geo word जो होता है ना, it itself means earth. इसका खुद ही मतलब क्या होता है? Earth. So it is a study of earth. So naturally it is known as what? It is known as geology. So students, here are next new terms. So the first is the science that deals with the weather and climate. What is the science? Now you know, prior you know what will be the today's temperature, whether there will be a rain or not, what is the temperature in coming days. So that information you got prior. So what is the science that deals with the weather and climate, right? So there must be a name. So this is known as meteorology. This science is known as meteorology, that deals with the weather and the climatic conditions. Okay, coming to the next study that deals with animal life. Animals, where they live in the zoo. So the name is but obvious, this is known as zoology, right? So that deals with animals and animal life is zoology. So coming to the next, dear students, the science of diagnosing. What is diagnose? Diagnose means to detect, to get what is basically the problem is. Diagnose करना किसी चीज़ का, right? Treating means to solve that thing, to make it cool. उसको proper treatment देना. What? Diseases, illness and injury. If somebody is having any disease or that person is injured, right? So what you are doing? You are basically treating that. That is known as what? This is known as medicine. And the last, the study of human and human behavior, how the people are treating with each other, what is their behavior. This is what? All depends upon your mind. So it's psychology. Yes. So the answer is psychology, that deals with the human and human behavior. So these are the different terms, dear students, that you need to know, and you need to complete your books and you have to write it in your books, right? So I hope you have enjoyed today's tutorial and you get to know about many new terms. So this is for all. Rest we will meet in the next tutorial class. Thank you all, dear.